I've been watching anime for as long as I remember. Inuyasha, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, Shinshin, and even Sailor Moon. I got into it from my best friend back in middle school, who's way more into anime than I am. He even showed me his manga and DVD collection, so I decided to start watching it as well. He said for me to go watch Tsunami. That's where you can find some good anime, even the old ones. You can start with that. Cool, huh? Cool. I'll check it out. That night, I ended up watching the first season of Naruto, Sailor Moon, and Inuyasha, and I loved them. It was getting late, so I decided to go to bed because I had school the next day, and plus it was Friday, so I could watch some more all weekend. When I was about to turn off the TV, I heard Tsunami Tom say, "A special episode of Sailor Moon is up next, so don't go anywhere." I thought, wait, Sailor Moon doesn't usually come on this late. Okay, I guess I'll check it out before I hit the bed. Man, I wish I never did. The opening came on, but it was different. The main theme wasn't playing as it was, but instead it was replaced with some low static, and it sounds like someone crying and whimpering. The screen went black for a few minutes, then showed outside of the school. It showed Yusaki staring at her test with a huge F on it, so I just figured that she would get the usual comedic yelling by her teacher and her mother. The camera then showed her teacher, but somehow she looked even more angry. She even had red in her eyes. "Just wait till I call your mother, Yusaki." The camera then showed Yusaki walking for 2 minutes. The next scene was just really dark. The sky was all dark and cloudy, and the scene just repeated Yusaki walking home for 15 minutes. And I swear I can hear I can hear the crying and whimpering again. But now it sounded like a woman speaking in Japanese, and she sounded very upset about something. Yusaki finally made it home. She took a deep breath and opened the door, only to see her mother standing there with the same angry expression as her teacher. "How could you fail your test again, Yusagi? Do you even care about your education? Your future?" Her mother just continued to scream at her. Then the camera showed Yusagi, and it started to zoom in on her as voices kept getting louder and louder, and until she finally snaps. She runs to the kitchen, grabs a knife, and goes after her mother. The camera then showed outside the house as her mother can be heard screaming in agony. This continued for about 3 minutes. Finally, the screen went back again. Then right away it showed Yusaki and her teacher covered in blood. "Yusaki, stop! No! No!" Again, screaming can be heard while showing outside the school for about 3 minutes. Then credits showed, but there was no Yusaki giving useful tips or anything. Just a black background with simple white text scrolling up the screen. After seeing all that, I decided to take a long break from Sailor Moon and just stick with other animes. I tried to explain to my friend what I saw, and he said the only thing was on that light was Adult Swim. He tried to convince me that maybe I just saw a nightmare. But I really have a strong feeling that maybe it wasn't a nightmare.